Yes, we are present, and with a bit of lightheartedness, we would like to say that the sacred feminine from the Venusian collective, together with a few members of the Asthar Command group that are located within our realm, is also stepping forward. And we come to say that we are coming from your sisterhood of light to complement the brotherhood they've just spoken. Of course, this is a light-hearted comment, as in our side of the veil, as it were, there is no such extreme dualistic ideas of male, female genders like you perceive on your realm. But we thought it was important to acknowledge the feminine and expanding, as always, on our dear friends in the beloved Saint Germain. Would like to address the idea of spiritual escapism. It is an expected or normal, you would say, reaction for a person, a human, or even indeed animals, if you are undergoing some traumatic event in your life, or if things are too chaotic, too intense, that you will detach, and many would, for survival purposes, to then try to escape that reality. And you can see that sad reality in your planet. Many drug addicts, many people with severe mental health issues are doing that because they do not have the strength, for many reasons, to deal with the trauma. And so that stays hidden somewhere, eating away and being the drive for their actions. So on a collective term or purpose here, would say that there is a lot going on your planet. And therefore there is a tendency, especially for light workers, to want to bypass the suffering, the heaviness, or simply the emotions associated with your physicality. Please do not misconstrue what we are trying to say. We are not saying for you to dwell on the negativity, for you to dive in and stay down there in the lower realms of interactions and dynamics. But as was said earlier, you are here for a reason. You have many aspects of your soul being expressed at different dimensions that you would perceive as higher dimensions. And you chose to have a small part of yourselves, let's put it like this, to come into physicality. So it's not only you as a unit moving linearly up, you're already up in many levels. So there is no need for you to be focusing constantly, trying to escape, trying to be at another level, because there is already a part of you that is at these other levels that you so wish to reach. Now, the Asthar Command members are here to bring the line of thought and information that many traumas that were acquired from different races throughout your universes, multiverses. Many of these beings, actually at higher dimensions, if you want to refer like this, created dynamics, negative interactions, and trauma. Now, you have volunteered that aspect of you that is incarnated on Earth right now in physicality, has put You have put yourself forward to send that part of you to be in physicality, to work out many of these traumas. We would say that when a trauma happens in a certain frequency, it is a lot more efficient for that to be resolved if it is done at the same frequency. So if certain situations happen in other 3D planets or involved 3D emotions or frequencies, it is more productive and more efficient. If you come forward and volunteer to deal with those traumas, to process them, to work on your own issues, because they are not only yours, they are coming from a very, very long ancestral line. So at the moment, there is a lot of ancestral healing taking on, not only within your families, and you learning to speak up, to bring a lighter version of yourself, aligning with the higher aspects of yourself. And of course, that changed the dynamic. People don't like it. You have to acclimatize to a new version of yourself. But remember, you are doing this not just for you. You are doing this for all involved, for all the other races, for all the other aspects of yourselves. They are here helping you, guiding you. So your presence on this planet, within this duality and this chaotic time, is crucial for all of us. And that's why we are here, guiding you and helping you and reminding you of how much you are loved and supported. So know thyself. It is not a selfish thing as the many religions and authoritarian systems have, well, conditioned you to believe. To know thyself is to know the all. So clean up your own house, sort out your own family dynamics, all the own belief systems that you have about yourself. And by doing so, you are reaching out to higher dimensions. You are lifting all within you. So do not escape your reality. Embrace it, knowing that you're here with all the gifts and skills necessary to move forward and to guide others just by showing them how to do it in their own lives. Leading by example, as we have said many times, being the lighthouse, shining your light just by your presence, just by knowing thyself. And we'll stand back as many others wish to speak tonight.